All right, so good morning, everybody. I trust you guys are doing very fine. My name is Ekuda Aluwatelsi, also known as Banks, and I'm going to be your main tutor and guide throughout the Monday live session. So today we're going to be talking about like XAUUSD, and I will be back testing and showing you guys how we're able to trade this past week and our wins. I will also explain like the reasons to you. Following up with the US election also, and then my forecast for the new week. So I need you guys to pay quality and detailed attention to every single thing. So you're able to navigate through all of it. All right. So yeah. So last week we were able to take XUSD. We're able to take XUSD sales, as you guys can see. And there were reasons behind this bias, obviously. We didn't just take them. And I'm going to be diversifying and explaining them at length throughout the course of this video. All right. So first of all, when we are looking at taking a trade, right, you have to ask yourself, what do you see? That's the first thing. Always remember that there's a rule. And the rule is that you are not to trade what you feel, but you are to trade what you see. You are not to trade what you feel. You have to trade what you see. All right? Now, let's continue. First of all, you guys can see if you put this on a 2-hour time frame, that gold was bearish even before this particular sell setup happened. And as you can see, the bearish move started from here. First of all, kindly mute yourself. So the bearish move started from here initially, right? This was where the bearish move started. So now if I were to mark out that area, I'm going to mark out this zone and say that's the eye. I need you to pay quality and detailed attention. Just listen. Now, this area represents the high, right? And then now, for me, the places you can expect possible buys from. Pay attention. Oh. The places you can expect possible buys from are these areas. That's the area you can expect buys. Now, I'm marking the setups gradually. Right? That's the area you can expect possible buys from this zone. And where did your sell start from this high? Now, market got here, which is also a possible area to buy from. I agree. It got here and basically did not push, and basically pushed up price a bit and then came down back. Right? So upon coming down back here rather, what it did was it created a setup here. There was a setup here. And what was the setup? First of all, it had a liquidity sitting down inside, which was here. It sounds crazy, but if you look at it literally, you notice that there was a complex pullback zone here. Markets took out the complex pullback that is here, only for it to do or to start selling. It cleared liquidity and started pushing down price. Now, if I wanted to even take a sell, assuming you missed the sell opportunity here, also with the US election, that actually pushed it. Assuming you missed the sales here, right? Which was more like a scaling in entry. What am I scaling in entry? This market already started selling from here. Then it pushed up price. Came down to break structure. Automatically it's showing us that, okay, there might be some signs of sales because it has now broke structure here. Now, upon breaking structure here, it pushed up price again only to get here and then start selling. Now, assuming you miss this first two, which could have been very, very easy for you to catch. The second set of opportunity. The second set of opportunity that you can basically get is here. After the break of this low that the market is supposed to buy from. And what happened? Market pushed down price. Right? Only to clear this area. And when it even cleared this area, it created a complex pullback up. Then tapped back price into this zone and then continued all the way down to sell. And that was the reason why we're able to catch all of that sell move all the way down. Right? So for this new week now, I'm going to go show you guys my own particular bias. So for the week, I'm expecting gold to actually continue a downward movement, considering a whole lot of other things. So expecting a downward movement for the new week. And that one, I'm going to be marking out the zones that I'm expecting that and what you can look out for and whatnot. Do you understand? So you basically know what to do and what not to do. We're trying to protect ourselves. All right, so now let's look at it now. Now this is the path. First of all, you see that gold breaks this low. Then wait for a complex pullback into this zone. And then you shut it down further. At least you short it to say this area that is here. So if gold should break past 2640 area, if it breaks back 2640 area and creates a complex pullback, you should see the short break past this 2640 again. And at least you should probably sell all the way to like 2614. Listen to the prerequisite. If gold should break past 2640, then create a complex pullback to maybe like 2657 area, you can take a short down to say 2618 zone. That's like the bias for XAUUSD. Are you guys with me? That's it. That's the analysis on that. So that way you know what you're looking out for. But anyways, we're going to be sending lots of trades into our signal room. So in case you are missing out on that, on the trades here, we usually spoil them a bit in the signal room and give them all of the things that they need to get started. Now let's take a quick look at GBPUSD. I had a very long day yesterday, but I still have to come on here to come and show you guys how all this stuff is done. Honestly, being disciplined is a very, very big thing. People think it's all easy and it's with mouth, but that moment where I can decide not to like do this Monday live session, but like that moment when you come on board to basically help other people, even when you're tired and you're not feeling it, that's what differentiates winners from losers. Not the days when you feel like it. The days when you don't feel like it, but you still come on board to still do it, differentiate you from the norm, guys. All right, so let's look at GBPUSD quickly, and then I'll just one or two things, and then we'll call it a day. So for GBPUSD, right? For me, I'm also don't forget gold expecting like some sort of bearish move. At least you should be able to get 100 pips sales on good, 100 pips dump on good sales this week. If you are very smart with your positioning, like I showed you there. But this was recorded anyways, and then you watched it on YouTube. What else? Now let's look at this particular GBPUSD. I think I've explained this setup last week. And for me, what I'm seeing on this setup is I'm expecting the sales. Now for the sales, let's go to like 3 hour. Now for the 3 hour time frame, as you guys can see here, you can see that GBPUSD at least created a sell momentum last week. So now what I personally am expecting is that either it breaks past this particular low or it creates a pullback. I need this to create a pullback. At least create a pullback into this area that is here. So now upon creating a pullback into this area that is here, we can then see the sales. So for me, I'm expecting GBPUSD sales for the week, but you need to at least create a complex pullback into that area that is above. So if it doesn't create a complex pullback into this area, I might just look for a complex pullback zone. Maybe say if market should break past this low that has liquidity. So if you change this back to a line chart, you see that this place has some sort of relatively equal lows. So if you mark out the zone,
Allah forgive us. Allah grant us forgiveness. Be good. The best from amongst you, khayrukum, khayrukum.
if you mark out this zone that is here, like this, I change this back to candlesticks. Then you notice that, okay, so if market should basically, maybe for instance, break past that area, then we can then see we're expecting the sales. So that's, for instance, it breaks past it, say like this, and then you get a complex pullback into that area like this again. Then you can sell it all the way down, for that again. Do you guys understand? And that's pretty much that. So GBPUSD sells, XAUUSD shorts. So just try to look at an overall bias that allows you to trade in correlation with the trend, and I think you're good. And lastly, one thing I want you to do is I want you to go into this in a new week and be open to taking risks. I want you to see the possibility in you growing as an individual. I also want you to see the beauty in acquiring knowledge and skill. And when you acquire knowledge and skill, money becomes a byproduct of you being a valuable person. I keep saying that. So one thing you should chase is chase value, and also see how you can, don't be afraid to say you need knowledge. Don't be afraid to say you don't know something. Don't be too shy to pay for something. Don't be too embarrassed to jump on that course, learn a skill set, something that can change your life. If you truly, 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 truly want to live a standard life, you have to be able to do abnormal things. Normal people don't live above average. It's those that decide to do the abnormal stuffs are those that actually live above average. So if you know you want to live that, if you know you want to live that life, you know you want to drive that car, if you know you want to be able to take care of your family, give them the life that they deserve, and also give yourself the life that you deserve, you need to start learning to cultivate the habit of making sacrifices. Nothing goes for nothing in this life. Learn to start understanding that. Nothing literally goes for nothing in this world. Welcome to Reality 101. For you to be able to get something from God, you need to pray. For you to be able to get something from God, you need to fast. You might not necessarily give God money because He's not a God of material possessions. But from that, you understand the fact that one way or the other, you have to ask. Even the Bible said, ask and it shall be given unto you. So you need to understand the habit of making sacrifices. And I'm sure all of these things are also in the Quran. So for those that are Muslims here, so you need to inculcate or also understand the power of making sacrifices. Nothing goes for nothing. You want to become successful, you need to start taking risks. Is zero risk equal to zero story? Now, it's no longer no risk, no reward. It's no risk, no story. Because if you don't take risk, you will never have a story. So you want to change the narrative for yourself, start taking risks. You want to change the narrative for your family, start taking risks. You want to change the narrative for your unborn kids, start taking risks. You want to change the narrative for your born kids already, start taking risks. Life itself is already risky. It's sad to say, but all of us are not going to make it out alive. The only prayer that we all pray is that we all grow old and our family, friends, everybody age well. We don't have any sickness whatsoever by the grace of God. Aside from that, nothing is 100% guaranteed, even in this world. People do businesses and those businesses fumble. That is not even within the Forex space. We have tech startups that later become a techno startup. Tech startups pack up. We have businesses that fold. Even higher institutions open and they don't make money and they later close. We have a lot of higher institutions in Nigeria that we don't even know their name because they are not popular and they are not making money. That is already a failed business. They didn't even have to trade. Life is already risky. People do farming businesses and they are unable to account for shit. People do real estate and things happen. So if you know you want to do anything whatsoever that you want to set your mind to, understand that it involves taking risks. Life doesn't favor the most knowledgeable. Life favors the knowledgeable, and that's knowledgeable that is willing to take risks and also execute. So I want you to go this new week and basically start executing, right? And God protects every single one of you. I pray God guides you as you start your new week. And please let your friends and families know where you're going. I know you're all big boys, big girls, big men, big women, and all, but just try to stay safe. In as much as you guys need me, I also need you. So I pray God guides you, protects you, and every single one of your heart desires is sorted this new week, right? So let's go this new week, take some risks, and be open to growth, right? And that's pretty much it. So somebody said, how do we identify resistance zones? I will always use it. Yes, it's better for you to use the hour time frames. I'm not supposed to answer all this, but I'm just going to say yes, it's better for you to use the hour time frames. So for instance, I'm supposed to use like 3 hour, 4 hour max, like the 2 hour time frame. So that way the resistance zones is usually like stronger. We also trade complex pullbacks, like reversal, key reversal zones too. We do trade that, yeah. But like for this week, I'm not really seeing much of that. So I just have to trade what I see and not what I feel. So all right, guys, stay safe. And I'm going to stop recording for now. I hope this was insightful and I was able to help you. Bye.